So you're thinking about making a move to Boerne, Texas. In this video, we're going to show you around Boerne. We're going to take you into different neighborhoods with different price points of homes so you can see what would fit in your budget. And if you stick around to the very end, Steve and I are going to take you to Boerne's best kept secret. So make sure you stick around for that. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe or tap the bell for notifications to ensure that you are one of the first to get notified when we bring you more market updates. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Steven Garza and I get phone calls from people just like you every single day. Whether you're looking to make a move in 6 days or 6 months, we would absolutely love to hear from you. All of our information is listed right below in the description box, and Steve and I would be absolutely honored to help you make a smooth transition into the San Antonio area. Now, right now, I'm in the middle of Boerne Square. So this square is really cute. They have lots of festivals here every single year, and it's a really family-oriented town and community. Population is right around 18,475 people. It has grown a lot, but they still maintain their really small town family feel right here in downtown Boerne. Now in this square, we are surrounded by a lot of history. We've got an old historic hotel behind us. We've also got Cibolo Creek, which is a really pretty creek and river that goes through downtown Boerne. They have a road called River Road, and you can drive all along. It's got a trail along the river. It's just very beautiful. We've got Main Street right behind us. Lots of shopping, lots of restaurants, lots of fun things to do during the day, whether it's antiquing or clothes shopping, just lots of things to do. You can spend an hour, you can spend the day. Whether it's a weekday or a weekend, this place is always hopping. It's a really great community and area. Now, this city is near and dear to our hearts. It's one of my favorites, but it's definitely close to Steve's heart because he grew up here in Boerne. So this is his stomping grounds. Now, we call it Boerne, even though it's spelled like Bourne. It is Boerne. It's very similar in San Antonio, located in Bexar County. It's spelled Bexar, but we call it Bear. These are very big German words. We were settled here in this area of Texas by a lot of German settlers. So you're gonna see a lot of German words and a lot of history, just like in Fredericksburg. One last thing about the history here is the courthouse, which is just down the street, right off Main Street, is actually the second oldest courthouse right here in Texas. So lots of history, but it continues to be one of the most sought after areas in Texas. According to niche.com, the schools are rated at A+. It's also, I believe, number 48 out of 471 towns in Texas to be one of the best cities with the best public schools in Texas. So it's very, very sought after. So why don't we just go jump right in and take a look at some of these homes and neighborhoods. See you there.
All right, we are at our first community in Boerne, Texas. The community is called Champion Heights, and it offers a park with a great playground, has some great jogging trails as well throughout the community, which seems to be a big thing in the Boerne city and the newer communities especially. They're putting in jogging trails or walking trails. That way you can go for that evening stroll with the family. And the HOA cost here is $450 annually, and that covers the ground maintenance of the park and the common areas, that kind of stuff. Keep the neighborhood looking nice. This particular home is 138 Destiny, and it is being offered at $469,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it is right under 2,000 square feet at 1990. It was built in 2017, and as you can see, it's a 1-story. That's the 4-bedroom, 2 full bath. If it's a 2-story and it's a newer community, it's gonna have a half bath downstairs or a 3rd bedroom if it has a guest suite. This house, as you can see, has the brick and stone combo in the front with the 2-car garage. Many of our clients love this look. I particularly love this look with the white stone and the red brick. That's my favorite look. To me, it's just elegant. And so this house is a great buy. It's 10 minutes from downtown Boerne. You have the 2 high schools. Boerne, I'm originally from. I went to Boerne High when there was only 1 high school. The second high school, the newer high school that was built a few years back, is Boerne Champion. And a little bit of backstory is Mr. Champion was my high school principal at the time, and he ended up passing. And so when they built the new high school, they named it after him, which I thought was great. High schools are amazing here. The sports are bar none. I'm a product of Boerne, and I like to think I'm a pretty good guy. And so, you know, Boerne is just one of my favorite communities right outside of San Antonio. And on top of that, it's pronounced Boerne, not Bourne, as many people say. I think I even called it Bourne when I was a kid. But great communities. This is house number 1. On to the next.
All right, so we are here in our second community, which is Esperanza. Now, this community is super sought after because it ranges, if like your starting range in this neighborhood is in your 500s, and it can go all the way up past 1 million. There's actually a really pretty area of the community that goes well over 1.2. So lots of different builders in here. Now, the cool thing about this community is it's broken up into little niches. So within this community, there are different niches which protect your price point, right? So you're not gonna have a $500,000 home next to a $1.5 million home. That doesn't help protect your values. So they've created these little niches of different price point homes so that you're always in a gated community, but you're in with other liked homes to help keep that value. Now, the home that we're coming up on is 123, super easy, 123 Amorosa, and it is built by Coventry. It was built in 2022. So it is like new. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. It is a 2-car garage, 2-story, master's downstairs. It has an absolutely gorgeous view on the back end in their backyard, and it is listed at $580. Now, this community has a lot of great amenities. It has a pool, it has walking trails, and to be honest, some of these walking trails look like hiking trails. They weave in and out of these different niche communities, and the best part that I personally feel about this is it's only $700 a year. So to get all of those amenities, to be in a gated community, it really is a great value. Now, another great thing about this neighborhood, and really just Boerne in general, is its hill country life. So I'm gonna pan around so you can see in this neighborhood, they still get this hill country view, and it's absolutely stunning. It's also always about 5 sometimes 10 degrees cooler up here in the hill country than it is down in San Antonio because you're up in the hills. So really great city, of course, that's why we're featuring it. But Esperanza is a really great neighborhood. Now we're gonna go check out some other homes in other neighborhoods, and we're gonna come back to this neighborhood to show you a higher priced home right here in Esperanza. See you there.
All right, we're here in our third community called the Ranches at Creekside. And this community is one large community with little communities within, all gated communities. There's 3 different builders here, Highland, Sitterly, and Perry, which is one of the houses I'm gonna show you. Perry's one of my favorite builders. They're a local builder in San Antonio. They've spread out across Texas, but they build a great home. They use good, high quality materials. And so I would always recommend a Perry and a Highland and a Sitterly. They're all on the same level. They're all great builders. This particular home is 108 Coletta Creek. And this house is beautiful on the inside. If you see the yard, it just rained here. And when we get rain in San Antonio, you see the weeds just sprout like crazy, so you got to stay on your yard, especially if we get a little bit of precipitation. This house is being offered at $680,000. It is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and it offers over 3,300 square feet. This particular home, a 3-car tandem garage. You see the two bays, but in this particular style, you have an extra bay in the front. So you see the 2 garage doors, but there is space for that 3rd vehicle. It has a game room. It has an office. The master bedroom's downstairs. It's beautiful on the inside. All these homes in these communities will have a nice covered patio. The backyard will be fully fenced. And so, you know, you're gonna have sprinkler systems in here. The house in particular, this one's like new, built in 2021. You know, you get a beautiful home in the heart of Boerne, essentially. This community is 10 minutes away from downtown, and it's like 2 minutes away from the high school, which is one of the newest high schools in Boerne. Like I hit on before, this one goes to Champion High, which is a state-of-the-art high school, only a few years old. All right, I hope you enjoy this community and this home. On to the next.
So we're back in Esperanza checking out another home. Now this price point is higher in this little niche of Esperanza, and Scott Felder is the builder for this featured home. Now if you watched our Cibolo video again, we featured Scott Felder homes too. Absolutely great builder. Now this home, the address is 95 Simpatico. It was built in 2022. It is huge. It's over 3,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths. It's got a game room and a media room, But one of the things that I really like about this house is it has the master downstairs along with a secondary bedroom downstairs. So you can use it as a mother-in-law suite, a guest suite for your guests that come to visit, or as an office since this home doesn't have a separate office. Now you will notice that the fences here are just the iron fences because it gives you that great country feel. This house in particular backs up to a green belt, so you do have that beautiful country view behind you forever. And again, with Esperanza, I know we covered all the HOA earlier, but I do want to point out it does have a fitness center as well. And it does have a lot of greenery, if I should say. I don't really know how to describe that other than they left a lot of hill country throughout the community. So when you're driving in, it really feels like you're in the country until you turn in to one of your gated communities. So it's really, really great. It's a beautiful community. Now, since you stayed tuned, as promised in the very beginning, we are gonna go show you Boerne's best kept secret. So we'll see you there.
We're here at Boerne's best kept secret, Boerne Lake. Normally this place is bustling. Normally there's tons of families out here, water trampolines, but as you can see, it's a very windy day and it's also a weekday, so everybody's at work. But this is definitely Boerne's best kept secret. This is a beautiful place to spend all day with your family. It's right outside of Boerne. For San Antonians, it's about a 30-minute drive. For Boerne people, it's about 15 minutes. And so this lake gets packed, but man, is it fun on the weekends.
And it's got a playground behind us over here and a beautiful lake. Great for swimming. There's no boating, so your kids can play in the water and you don't have to worry about any motorized boats or sea-doos coming by them. Lots of people kayak and canoe in this lake, but no motorized. There's also no alcohol allowed at this park. So you can really come and have a safe environment for your family to hang out. And you're in the hill country, so you never know what weather you're gonna get. Today we're getting blown away, but it is an absolutely wonderful area to come hang out. So one last thing about Boerne's best kept secret. Right next door to Boerne Lake is a beer garden called Random. It's quite fitting, Random Beer Garden. And they have a whole jumpy set for kids. It's gated, so you can take them over their jump set. They also have a huge field to play in, and then you also have your bar and food that you can do if you don't feel like grilling out here at Boerne Lake. So lots of activities to do no matter what you're looking to do out here in Boerne. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you to get a good feel of what Boerne has to offer. And we will see you guys on the next one.
Looking forward to it.